Catchy Battle Royal.
Now, Jason, if you don't mind me interrupting for a moment.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the show, you were rather upset with Mr. Joe Masters. Something to do with the New York crew. I had a little feeling 2 weeks ago that something was going to happen.
You'll probably see one of the New York crew members in action that night. I don't know if Hercules Jones becomes a man and takes his, his manhood out of his mama's pocket, purse.
Yeah, he has a broken chicken wing.
Oh yeah, broken chicken wing. Why, I'm Hercules. I got me a ball broken arm.
It's all Jason Rumble's fault. He did
It's
it.
Jason Rumble's fault, man. Yo. Hercules.
So
Do we need to pass the pacifier and diapers on?
Oh,
boy.
If he returns, we're having a baby matchup. We'll put him in a diaper and a powder match.
Baby match?
Yeah, baby
diaper match.
Baby diaper match.
Guess
Now,
who?
were you the manager of the New York crew? What was with
Yes.
that? You were the manager of the New York crew.
You are,
Wow, that is in your face, my friend. That ain't nice at all.
Rather embarrassing.
So
for
what
a
is
loser.
what is Mr. Anthony then?
I don't know what
I
Mr. Anthony.
think he is.
But well, if you're the manager, what's Mr. Anthony?
I don't know where he is. He's in the where. Maybe
He's injured too.
He's in New York. He went to New York.
Is he the manager of the New York crew, or you were the manager?
I'm a man in the crew.
You're the manager. So what's he doing out there with you?
Oh, he
What's
supposed
he, a cheerleader?
he supposed to win. He supposed to win. If something happened, he supposed to win. He supposed to win the match. And somehow
He claimed he was injured too, Joe, at our last taping. He was injured.
When you're ringside with those guys, how come Mr. Anthony's there? Is he a manager? Do I have to look up these things and see if he's got a managerial license? Do I have to look up to see if you have a managerial license, Joe?
I'm disappointed in you, Joe.
I think Mr. Anthony is an advisor.
What?
Your manager license is up for renewal in 2011.
Yeah.
And if you don't watch your step, you know what I'm going to make you? A bell ringer. Mr. Anthony, he's a licensed manager. And his license is good until 2012.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got a few more weeks left on your manager license. You gotta hit up the head office. It costs $39.95 for a brand new manager's license.
Better do it before the holidays.
Better do it before them holidays.
Oh boy.
Better, you better see Mama Masters. She don't like it when people ain't paying for their licenses.
What happened? I took the hat. What happened? I went to the ring, bought the hat, took that hat Yankee, and throw it in the barrel. What happened for that?
You don't gotta do that. You can still manage them. I'll let you. All I'm saying is we need managers have to be up to date and licensed here.
Yeah.
Have you had your physical?
When was the last time you had a physical, Master?
No.
What's the name of your doctor? You have a doctor? What's his name?
I got all the information right there, Joe Masters.
He was in grade school after the last time.
Did all the info right here. And you need to go have a physical too.
See that? The New York crew has put the pressure on you now, Joe. You see? See what happened when you hang around with the wrong crew?
I bet you Mr. Anthony has something to do with this. I bet you Mr. Anthony has something to do with this. See, it's just a who's-a-majig on the ramifications that your manager's license is coming up and you need a physical. And in order to get a manager's license, you gotta have a physical. Gotta go see Dr. Harry Bombats, all right?
That's right.
He'll grab him, he goes, cough, you go, you cough and you're all good, kid. You throw the lady at the front desk $5 and you're all set. Hey, look at it, sir. How you doing? How you doing? I like your scarf there, Toots. Rock on.
The Santa Claus here.
Santa Claus, right? Who's that, Mrs. Claus? Ho, ho, ho. Ah, that was a joke. Yo, ho, ho, ho.
This show is never boring, folks. Never boring.
I think we should have another stipulation as long as we're going with stipulations.
They just didn't know Saint Nick was a pray for you.
We need a
He's
stip-
going, ho, ho, ho. It's a good joke too, huh?
It certainly is.
We need a stipulation as to whether he's the manager of the New York crew or the other banana that we're talking about. We gotta figure that one out, Joe. And that will go as a stipulation at that night. I think that's a good idea.
A manager's contest.
That's right. A
A
manager's
Yeah.
contest.
I like it.
That's a good one.
manager contest.
Yeah.
You against you know who.
James Poole.
Whoever
Well-
can do the better Dougie is the manager of the New York crew. You know what the Dougie is?
No, I know.
You don't know what the Dougie is?
Oh, Doug's doing. People go to the baseball game and go to the bleach.
Even the Boston bad boy knows how to do the Dougie. Everybody's doing the Dougie. You gotta feel it. Just a little.
You gotta be able to do that. Masters, can you do that?
Oh, dancing. Oh, okay,
That's the
dancing.
Dougie.
Dougie dance.
How don't you know how to do the Dougie?
Dougie dance, they call that.
I'm almost 40 years old and I know how to do the Dougie.
So between you and Mr. Anthony, we gotta find
It's
out.
a Dougie contest
That's
between you and Mr. Anthony. And you know who's the Dougie judge? Me! And the fans that are in the house that night.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like that.
A Dougie contest.
I like that contest.
I like that.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Yeah.
All right, see? We're hammering things out.
Yeah.
Hammering them out. So anyway, since there's not much of our wrestling coming up right now, let's talk to on a bigger scale. A little Monday Night Raw. Who likes what's going on right now?
Oh, Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Monday Night Raw.
What do you think?
I like John Cena turn back on next up. I like
You
that.
think so?
I like that.
Okay. How about NXT?
Next need, next need, without John Cena, without him next up,
No good?
the show.
Boom.
Yeah.
What about Randy Orton?
Ray Orton will never go next act. You never go there.
No?
Never.
Well, Cena's picking them off one by one.
Yep. Cena's picking them off one by one.
Yep.
Until it gets down to Wade Barrett, the dude with the weird accent and the silly looking haircut,
Yep.
the pot handle is.
Yeah.
I noticed the last time they were in there, they walked away from him.
Yeah.
They all walked
They don't
away.
want to get beat up. You know, I didn't watch much this week, but I did watch Superstars. I've been watching a lot of Superstars on WGN, preferably because it's an hour and there's no talking and it's just straight up wrestling, and I like that. I got to see a good friend of mine is on this rendition of NXT on WWE.com. Johnny Curtis is a real good friend of mine.
Yeah.
And Johnny got had the first match on WWE.com version of NXT season 4, I believe this one would be noticed as. So I'm hoping my buddy Johnny Curtis wins and gets himself a job. And Johnny, best of luck.
Yep.
You know, to you and the rest of the NXT crew. I really haven't. I've been DVRing SmackDown, but I'm always just ain't got enough time to get to it, so I don't get to watch it.
I didn't get to see Friday night. I don't know what went on with Kane and Edge.
Oh, so we still have Kane and Edge as the as they're out there doing their thing.
And poor Paul Bearer is still tied up in a wheelchair.
You know, the funny thing about Paul Bearer, about a year ago, right before he had, he's been back for what, like 4 months now with the WWE? 4 months? I'd said, Steve, about 6 months prior to that, you wouldn't even have noticed him. He had lost a tremendous amount of weight. The WWE basically asked him to gain that weight back so that he'd look like Paul Bearer.
That's very unhealthy.
Yes, very unhealthy.
Because the last time I happened to see Mr. Bearer was over here at the Armory when they had, I think, one of the last
MWF, yeah.
One of the last shows with before God rest his soul, Tess passed away.
Yeah.
He looked good. Paul Bearer looked real good. He was thinning out real well, and of course, a lot of you know, Mr. Crimson is married, and his wife. My wife actually asked him if he was coming back prior to his coming back, whether he was going to go back in the corner of the Undertaker or not. No, the only answer he could give was never say never.
Yeah.
And it's good. It is good to see him back. I just wish they wouldn't ask him to put on his weight again. Because he really looked good as a thinner individual.
He did.
Yeah.
So that's really it's not a good thing to it's especially for the heart and stuff like that. It's not good for it. But your joints, it's not good for you.
Yeah.
Your ankles, your knees, your hips. They don't like that. They really don't. Those parts of your body do not enjoy fluctuation of weight.
No. They don't like carrying a lot of it around either.
Exactly.
I mean, unless you're toned up and what have you.
Unless your body unless your body has been used to being a heavy person your whole life.
Right.
You know. But anyways, if you want health and fitness issues, you can find that stuff online. We just happen to, scatter into a little talk of, Paul Bearer and what's going on. So those are my private notes.
Oh, okay. Oh, I was
What do you think? Because you own the company, right?
No, I think I was going to go.
Oh, you want to mention this right here. You want to mention segment B. Website.
Website.
There you go. www.grandprowrestling.com. Why did you put it after that?
web.com.
Okay. And then you read that one off. What's the MySpace?
I got another website. It's small capital www.my/GrandJoeMasters. That's my website.
Oh, that's for all the chicks, huh?
Oh, the chick.
That's interesting, Joe.
Yeah.
That's for all the ladies.
Yep.
Then, we want to give a special thanks for this episode being shot at the LYNN Cam TV on 104 Woodman Street in Lynn, Mass. What I would like to see is I would like a person to tell me, who this I'll know that you're an old school wrestling fan. Back in the 80s, there was a tag team, and it was known as The Machines. There was 3 machines. I want to know if there's a fan out there. If you can email me, why don't you do this? Send your answer in care of Joe Masters, Pro Wrestling. That, just put that, Joe Masters Pro Wrestling, with an address of 104 Woodman Street, Lynn, Mass. Do yourself a favor. Along with Google searching the answer, Google search yourself the area, what was that, the zip code.
Yeah.
Because I ain't from Lynn, I don't know that. And there's a bunch of them.
I think it's 5. I think it's 5. 01905.
5905?
01905.
No, it,
01905.
That's
Try
it.
that one.
Yeah.
01905. Whoever can email, whoever can send me the answer to my quiz question, who were the 3 masked machines? I will give you a free 2-month all-access TV pass to the Belltime Club, which means you will get in free to all the events in January and February at the Belltime Club. So whatever wrestling promotion is there that week, you get a free VIP seat.
Wow, that's a
So if you can send me that answer to 104 Woodman Street, put Lynn Cam TV, attention, Joe, J-O-E, Masters, Pro Wrestling, 104 Woodman Street, Lynn, Mass, 01 509?
905.
no,
01905. Get me that answer. The first envelope I pick up, I'm going to put all the envelopes right here. I'm going to pick up envelope 1, I'm going to answer it. I know the answer. Do you know the answer? Send me that. You get a free 2-month all-access, paid-in full TV membership to the Belltime Club. So, Joe, what else do we got to talk about?
I
here?
just let you know that my show is now officially a 216 show.
This is your 216th show? Oh my God! The longest running episodic Grand Pro Wrestling, 216 shows. Wow, we get to show 225. That's pretty good too, you know.
That's a lot of show.
Yeah,
That is a lot of shows.
That's a great deal of shows, I'll tell you.
incredible.
That's a lot.
Incredible. Wow, it's making me tired just thinking I made all 216 right here. But this is great. We're on a real TV set. Let's give, as always, let's give a shout out to our buddies down at Brothers Deli in Lynn. They did a great thing in Thanksgiving. I heard it was a tremendous show. Show up there of people needing to get their free Thanksgiving meal. And everybody deserves a meal on Thanksgiving, and everybody deserves a warm place to eat it. And my hat's off, and God bless the owners of Brothers Deli, fine sponsors of Grand Pro Wrestling. Bill, anything to say?
I just want to do one more thing, if you don't mind, Jason. I just want to thank everybody in the surrounding communities of Lynn for helping to get my girls down to Florida and allowing them to compete against New Jersey, Texas, and come back national champions.
Wow,
Kudos
congratulations.
to
I want
girls
to thank
popping
everybody
out.
that helped those girls get there, and I want to thank you folks for allowing me to say that again. And
Well, definitely.
I'm
When,
as proud
in the
as a
upcoming
peacock.
year, I would really love to be a helping hand and raise some money for
don't
you,
worry, we
for the
have
girls,
you. We
the
have you right on
boys.
the back burner, Joe.
You know.
Jason. We definitely have you on the back burner, just waiting.
No problem at all. I'm ready. I'm waiting, and I'd love to help you guys earn some money to make sure that not only the girls are able to go to Florida to fight for a national championship, but it'd be nice to see the boys go down there and beat and compete for Pop One a national championship in football also. Chris, anything you can add?
Nothing much except for have a safe and happy holiday.
There we go.
You know, and we hope that, you know, the holidays are good to people, and hopefully we'll see you all
Yep.
in the new year. Not that we won't be back next week, but you know, have a safe holiday. and
Just
see
in
you later.
case, you just never know. You just never know. We might not have an episode next week. It
You
could
never know.
wait till the first of the year. But as long as we get into the happy holidays and things of that nature, you know, people who've seen me at one point of the show said, "Wow, he's mean, he's nasty." You know, this is the real person I am. When I'm in wrestling mode and I'm in competitive mode, it's a totally different person. It's a different switch.
There's a different zone for him.
I can honestly say that this year is going to be probably, not probably, but, you know, I'm going to go to real life a bit. You know, I grew up in a single-family home raised by my grandmother. My mom passed away at an early age. My grandmother who raised me passed away 13 months later. To me, the holidays have never been the same. But I am so glad that I now have a family that I'm building of my own, a lovely wife, a lovely 8-month-old daughter named LYNN, and Christmas this year is definitely back to not only Christmas but the holidays. Thanksgiving was excellent.
Pretty special for that.
You know, and everything is, you know, it's like the world. You go around, it goes around on an axis of whatever. And life is like that. Life is like the world. It just goes around. One day what you think is bad can ultimately become good again. And I want to thank God for my wife, my kid, all my great friends, the great people I know. This has been a great year. And on to 2011, it's going to be even bigger and badder, and it's going to be another great year for the Boston Bad Boy Jason Rumble and his family. I want to thank all the fans. I want to just thank everybody. This is great, and I hope you all have yourselves a lovely holiday season and a happy new year. Other than that,
Hey Joe, Feliz Navidad.
La-di-da-di-da.
for Joe Masters, for Bill Cushing, for Chris Crimson, I'm Jason Rumble. Support your professional wrestling at an independent level. And happy holidays from all of us here at Joe Masters Presents Grand Pro Wrestling. We'll see you.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Feliz Navidad.
La-di-da-di-da.
Good job, Joe.